Did you know that for over 2 decades, while the public was looking up at the sky and wondering, the U.S. Air Force was right there with them, secretly doing the same thing? Yeah, they were officially investigating thousands and thousands of reports of strange objects in the sky.
That's right. For 22 years, from 1947 all the way to 1969. And look, this wasn't some fringe backroom operation. It was a formal, long-running military program. Its whole purpose was to try and figure out one of the biggest mysteries of our time. What in the world are these things people are seeing?
Now, to really get why this all started, you got to transport yourself back to the beginning of the Cold War. I mean, this was a time of just incredible tension. The world was literally split in two, and the fear, the paranoia of a surprise attack from an enemy with some kind of crazy advanced technology, that was very, very real.
And it's really important to note that this wasn't just one single project. It actually evolved over time. It kicked off in '47 with something called Project Sign. The rumor is they concluded some of these things might actually be extraterrestrial. Well, that got shut down pretty quick and replaced by Project Grudge, which basically had a reputation for debunking everything it touched. People got so fed up with that approach that by 1952 they rebooted the whole thing, gave it a new name and promised a more scientific method. And that's how we got Project Blue Book.
So, okay, that brings us to the main event, Project Blue Book itself. It was headquartered at the famous Wright-Patterson Air Force Base in Ohio, and for almost 20 years, it was the official public face of the Air Force's UFO investigations.
And their mission? It was actually crystal clear, laid out right there in the regulations. It really all boiled down to two simple but huge questions. First, and this was the big one, are these things a threat to our national security? And second, do they have any kind of advanced technology that we could maybe learn from?
You know, we hear the term UFO, and our minds immediately jump to alien spaceships. But the Air Force had a really simple, no-nonsense definition. A UFO was just any object in the sky that the person who saw it couldn't identify. That's it. It could be a balloon, a meteor, a secret spy plane. If you didn't know what it was, congrats, you saw a UFO.
The first guy in charge was a man named Captain Edward J. Rubeltz, and he was known for taking this stuff seriously, for his methodical, open-minded approach. In fact, he's the one who officially coined the term unidentified flying object because he felt flying saucer just sounded too silly. His time at the helm is often seen as the golden age of the project, a time when they were genuinely trying to get to the bottom of things.
And let me tell you, they had a mountain of evidence to sift through. Reports were just flooding in from everybody. We're talking military pilots, air traffic controllers, cops on the beat, and just regular folks from every corner of the country.
By the time they finally shut the project down, this is how many cases they had collected and filed. 12,000.